everybody, welcome to another exciting streaming week on Bowtie Gaming 14. So, to kind of preface this at the beginning of this week, because I am going to be doing PC gaming today and not having the audio situation as ideal as hold on a second, just gonna get there we go. Not having the audio situation as ideal as console gaming, I decided to go back to the webcam audio, so I apologize for the lack of quality. Also, please let me know as soon as possible if it doesn't work or if it randomly cuts out. This is especially going to come into play when I switch over to the gameplay because I did some tests and it seemed like it was fine, but it has gone in and out in the past, so please let me know if anything sounds off because I have minimal abilities to check while I'm streaming. So I'm going to be starting out with the baking segment today, which is going to be making a Halloween cookie cake. Ooh. Make sure I get the chat queued up. Alright, cool. So, given that, or actually, let me go ahead and do a test. Okay, sounds like I have audio, so cool. Alright, so I'm gonna go straight into it. So the recipe I have is like kind of not helpful at the start of it. They're like, oh yeah, just here's like some decorating ingredients or for what you'll need later. First ingredient, cookie dough. That's if you want to take the shortcut on this. To that I say nay. We're doing it from scratch. We're making cookie dough and then we're decorating it. So that's why I also have a chocolate chip cookie recipe, just so I have that as a startup. Alright, so that's good to go. Alright, so I'm going to get started then. Alright, so the first thing to do is heat up the oven to 375 Fahrenheit, so I went ahead and did that already. Alright, so then after that, I'm going to be mixing the flour, baking soda, and salt in a bowl, and then we're going to be mixing some other ingredients in another bowl. So that'll be kind of the starting point. Alright, so go ahead and grab my smaller bowl. And also because I don't have the ability to easily turn off the audio, I'm going to try to avoid using the hand mixer because I don't have the ability to like quickly mute and unmute. So that's kind of the downside, but this is kind of a test. So I'll go ahead and get that off to the side. I'm going to try not to use that. Alright, so flour. Baking soda and salt. Also, one other thing, I apologize for starting late. It's just the my computer just randomly decided to start doing updates, and then for some reason I couldn't get my monitor to hook up to the desktop, so that was a whole thing. And then the game I'm going to be playing later, Vampire the Masquerade Bloodhunt, started randomly wanting to do updates too. So even though I did this earlier, so yippee. But that's kind of the brakes on that stuff. So this stream likely won't go as long, but it's fine. Okay, so for starters, I need 2 1/4 cups of flour. So go ahead and grab my cups and spoons over here for measuring. Alright, so starting with the flour. Also grab my measuring knife. Go. This is kind of also a test run of sorts because ideally I'd like to do this next week too. Ideally I wanted to do this every week this month, but then just I would have done this just the gaming stream last Friday, but then I suffered greatly from the COVID booster shot for like a couple of days, and I'm definitely glad I decided to take a break on that. Now I'm feeling red as rain, so that's all good to go. Right, there we go, so that's 2. And then 1/4. There we go. Okay, so there's the flour. Gotta get that good flour smell in there. Alright, so then the baking soda and salt. So I need a teaspoon of baking soda and a 1/2 teaspoon of salt. There's the baking soda and the half a teaspoon of salt. So that's all mixed up, and because these are dry ingredients, I'm going to go ahead and use a whisk here to just easily mix that up. Not too difficult. Alright, there we go. And there we have our mixture. That's all set. So then, as the instructions dictate, set that aside because I'll need that later. And then in the bigger bowl is where I'm going to need a decent amount of more ingredients. This is where it recommends a hand mixer, but you don't necessarily need one. Like, you can always use manpower. Just I know that stuff always makes it easier. Alright, so then I need to combine softened butter and brown and regular sugar, or granulated sugar rather. So I need 1 cup or 2 sticks of softened butter. Fortunately, these aren't quite soft yet, so this looks like a job for the microwave. And then while that's going, I'll go ahead and start measuring up the sugars. Hopefully the microwave doesn't get too loud. If it does, please let me know, because I would feel really bad if I blew out anyone's eardrums. Alright, there we go. Shouldn't have to give it too long because it's been out for at least a half an hour, but you have to give it at least a little bit. Alright, I'll start with 45 seconds. Okay, so then besides that, I need to also add granulated and brown sugar in this bowl. So I'll need 3/4 of a cup of each of those. So I'll go ahead and grab my granulated sugar. Start measuring that out. There we go. And just a little bit more. Alright, so there's the granulated sugar, and then the brown sugar. I'm going to try to use up the remainder of my previous bag and then open the new bag. I'll check on the butter in just a second. Yeah, because this might be a 1/4 cup, so I'll have to see. Definitely seems like I have a lot better luck if I seal the bag off as opposed to just keeping it as is in the container. Alright. So it seems like what's left in the bag is about a 1/4 cup, so I'll just go ahead and measure out a 1/2 cup of the stuff in the new bag. To make this minimally messy, I'll go ahead and try to condense it down off the top of the bag, and then cut the bag away with scissors, or the bag top rather. There we go. Then I'll use the packing technique of measuring to make this a little easier. Go ahead and pack the 1/2 cup and plop that in there. Of course, because the stuff is fresh, it's going to be super soft, so that'll be good. Alright, then I'll go ahead and stick that in the container for a future baking project. Or cooking project, because occasionally you get those. Alright, so yeah, 45 seconds will end up being perfect on the butter, so that works out. Alright, there we go. That's all situated. Okay, so once I combine this, I have to stir this for about a minute. Hey Minex, welcome into the stream. Just starting at the baking portion of the stream, I'm going to be making a cookie cake. So I'm just kind of starting to get the ingredients prepped. Currently, I got the granulated and brown sugar and butter together. I'm about to stir that for about a minute. Yeah, this is going to be my first baking stream, which is going to be before PC gaming, where my audio's been kind of questionable, so hopefully this goes well. I mean, this portion I'm not worried about. It's more so switching over to the PC setup afterwards, because for some reason it does not like it when I try to use the Yeti microphone, so I have to rely on the webcam audio for some reason. Hopefully I get it resolved someday, but so far no luck. Okay, thanks. I'm also trying to avoid using the hand mixer because I don't really have a way to mute the audio, because that thing is very blaring when it gets to be full volume. Luckily, hand mixing works just fine. Alright. So now that that's mixed together, put that off to the side. Okay, so then next I put in an egg and the vanilla extract, so I'll start with the egg. Go ahead and crack that really quick. There we go. Alright, so I'll go ahead and plop the egg in there right away. And put the bowls off into the sink, and then I need the vanilla extract. There we go. And then I need a teaspoon of this. Yep. There we go. Alright, so I'll go ahead and mix that in. Of course, this is going to be the easy part of the mixing. Once I start adding in the flour, and that's where it's going to get a little more difficult. Not too bad, but just more difficult in comparison. Getting that nice smell of vanilla in there. Ooh boy. Okay, so that's in there. So then the next thing that's going to be going in is the flour mixture. Go ahead and gradually pour that in, and then very slowly stir this, because I do not want to get flour on me, preferably, because I mean you guys will notice immediately with the black vest and everything. And gradually go faster as I get it mixed in, but to start out with, I do not want it to poof up. Hey Joe, welcome in. I just probably been going for about a few minutes. Had some technical delays because everything just apparently needed an update, even though I looked earlier, but that was the brakes on that kind of stuff. But yeah, I'm making a Halloween cookie cake this week. So to start off, I'm making the cookie dough, and then once that's done, it pretty much is going to go in the oven, and then I'm going to go and decorate it, and kind of off camera show off the finished product on Twitter once I'm done with it. Hopefully this is also enough dough, because if I need more dough to cover the whole pan, I may have to make a double batch, but I'll figure that out, because the recipe that I have is like, the first ingredient is chocolate chip cookie dough. I'm like, no, I'm making the dough from scratch. I'm not getting the refrigerated stuff for this. I mean, I could, but that'd be too easy. Okay, so that's combined. And then I need 2 cups of chocolate chips of the semi-sweet variety. Go ahead and get those in there. Womp womp. Probably just make sure I only have like half onto the second one. Gotta love it when the bag caves in on itself. I never learned, at least at chocolate, there's minimal consequences. Alright. And just because for the heck of it, I'm going to add a little more. Alright, cool. Seal that off and put that off to the side. And then fold these in so that I'm not, well, I don't have to worry about wrecking the chocolate chips, but still. At least to get it like evenly distributed in the cookie dough. Yeah, I can tell the cookie dough's a little moist because it's making the chocolate chips have like a little bit of a shine to it when I'm mixing them in. Almost seemed like 2 cups is going to be too much, but it actually seems like it's a perfect amount for this much dough. Alright. So that's all combined. Alright, I forgot I also got to add chopped nuts to this of the walnut variety. Let me go ahead and do that quick. Alright, so let me go ahead and grab the chopper. Then measure out about, I mean, the walnuts are a bit bigger, so I may have to do this in 2 portions. I'll start with like a half cup and then, yeah, I'd say that's, I don't want that to be too full, otherwise it's going to explode. Alright, so then you guys can see the high definition chopping action. Go ahead and do that. Put the bowl to the side. Alright, that might be good to go already. Yeah, that good old slap chop. I initially would just chop everything up like manually, but this just made things so much easier. Alright, so let's see how much this ends up measuring out to in the cup. Okay, still about a half, so go and pour that in. Alright, then measure about another half, and that should be all I need. Alright, time for part 2 of shopping action. Alright, there we go. I'm going to measure that back in the cup. Yep, I'd say overall that ended up being about a cup's worth, so that should be good. Then I'll go ahead and mix that into the dough real quick. Of course, I gotta toss it in there so that it's evenly distributed. Of course, the nuts are optional, and you can kind of add like whatever variety of nut you want in there because it doesn't really specify. My preference is walnuts, so that's why I did walnuts. Plus, eventually this thing gets topped with Reese's Pieces, so it's like, yeah, it's kind of a similar flavor palette anyway, so it works out. Because essentially what I'm going to do in terms of decorating the cookie cake is that I'm going to take vanilla frosting and then add a decent amount of red and yellow food coloring to make orange, and then basically put that as like the base decoration, and then top the thing with a bunch of Reese's Pieces, and I'm also adding M&Ms in there, so that'll be good. Alright, so that's done. So then just to make sure I got clean hands for this, I'll go ahead and wash my hands. Oh my gosh, I think I finally ran out of this soap. I've had this particular bottle for a long time. I think I finally finished it. Yippee! It's not expired, I just had it for a while. Apparently that's all it took to use up that bottle, was just start streaming baking and cooking stuff. There we go. Bye-bye, bottle. Okay, so that's done. Okay, so it recommends doing this on an ungreased or unsprayed sheet, so I'll go ahead and just not spray the thing. So I'm kind of debating it. And better be safe than sorry on this. Just give it a thin layer of cooking spray on there. Just to minimize the likelihood this thing sticks or burns to the bottom. Alright, so now that that's done, go ahead and get the dough onto the pan. And then once it's all on there, I'll go ahead and evenly spread it out. Then, of course, I gotta get the stuff out that's actually in the whisk, which is really what I wanted the clean hands for, because I knew this was going to be a little bit of a process. Not too bad, because this is a bit of an easier dough to work with, but still. Alright, just about done. And bingo. Alright, now I can start evenly spreading this onto the pan, which now that I look at this, actually this might have been the perfect amount of dough, so there we go. Just gotta take from the middle a little bit so that it spreads out. If it doesn't cover the whole pan, it's not that big of a deal. I'm just gonna try to at least get it to be like somewhat of an even circle. Also, I'll try to press down a little bit so that it naturally spreads out. Because this might just evenly spread out by itself if I do that. Then I just want to make sure there's no cracks, just so that it bakes evenly. Alright, got it just about covering the pan, so this actually, like I said, ended up being the perfect amount of dough, so my experiment worked. So that's cool. Alright. And now that I got it spread to the edges, I'll kind of like push it back away so that it doesn't explode out the sides too much. Alright, so that's done, so I'll go ahead and rinse my hands off because that got kind of greasy. Then, according to the instructions, it's supposed to bake for 8 to 10 minutes, but considering this is a cookie cake, it may take longer than that, so I'll check it after 10 and then see if it needs more time. And then before I can decorate it, it has to cool for at least 30 minutes. Of course, this is for the regular cookie. I may give it an hour before I start frosting that because I don't want the frosting to melt too badly. Alright, so go ahead and show off the pre-baked cookie. Ta-da! And in like a pizza pie it goes. I'm just getting these out already. Alright, I'll start with the 10 minutes, and we're good to go. Get big cookie pizza! Alright, so yeah, since that's a cookie cake, it doesn't really need a cooling rack. I'm just kind of going off the cookie instructions. Alright. right, so then I'll give that 10 minutes, check it. And I'll try to get at least one round in of the game before I check that, and then I'm gonna give that an hour to cool off before I decorate, and then I'll just take a quick break to go do that, and then show it off once I'm done. So that'll be kind of wrapping up the major portion of the baking stream. So probably in about 5 to 10 minutes, I should have the game queued up, but I do have to kind of get everything completely resituated. So I'll see you guys in about 5 to 10 minutes. See ya. Okay, so I'm just gonna check the visuals of this really quick before I test the audio. All right, cool. All right, so that's all set. Might tilt that slight. Yeah, good enough. All right, so I'm basically gonna have to go in and out of the game a little bit because I can't change the audio while the game's going. So if it sounds off, let me know, and I can make some quick adjustments before I go into it for real. All right. All right, so I played this game kind of back around when it came out just to test it out, and I was like, oh, this would be fun to play for October, so apologize if I'm a little rusty. I know I was going to ideally play like the last 2 weeks, but then just stuff came up. Yeah, I could already tell based on testing, this looked a lot better than when I tried to stream this or I tried to play this on my desk or my laptop. My gosh. Okay, so this is where the audio balance is going to be coming into play because kind of have to see how this balances out. I may also have to play around to kind of get a feel for how the audio works. No game audio? Alright, so I may have to make the game audio louder, so Alright, so let me try that. Yeah, to be honest, this first 5 to 10 minutes is going to be a sound test. Alright. Alright, looks like it's... Okay, so it can't be heard now. Okay, so I think I'm going to do is I'm going to do it like an even webcam to game audio or ratio, and then just, I guess, see which one's louder if I need to adjust it. This will be good, though, because then I know this for next week. Okay, so it's currently on an even ratio, so let's see how this goes.
Welcome back.
Alright, sounds a little louder, but still sounds kind of faint. Alright, I'm just gonna check one more thing. If I make the game audio louder than the microphone. Yeah, I'll start with 10 over.
Well, look at you.
Okay, that sounds louder. I think this is where I'm going to do a test round and then just kind of see how loud it is while I'm playing the game, and I'll adjust it if I need to on after the first match. Because I don't want to start off too loud just to right off the bat. Jeez. Yeah, I was gonna say, I'm like, someone's going a bit nuts there, jeez. Actually, you know what, before I get going on that, the timer just went off, I'll be right back. Doesn't need much longer, but it looks like it could still use a few minutes. Yeah, that's what I thought too. I'm just like, let's open up this pit while I'm on fire. Whee! Oh, dude, this is totally like the best way to test the sound audio. I should have done this earlier. Whoops. Looks like it. I just realized hopefully this isn't copyrighted. Guess I'll find out when I'm uploading it later in the week. Made that mistake at Fortnite. Well, before I found out how to turn off the copyrighted music, there must be a way to do that if that's the case. Whee! I mean, it's honestly probably what I'm gonna be doing while I'm, like, also waiting for the cookie to get done, is just, like, waiting in the queue, but then also just practicing the controls again. Wee! Doot 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 doot. Yeah, it's like, it cannot be understated how much smoother this runs on the desktop as opposed to the laptop. Like, good gosh, it doesn't look clippy or anything. Yeah, I may have to change the game mode if it doesn't load up a thing right away. Yeah, see, I'm probably gonna take the cookie out of the oven before I get going for real. Just so it doesn't accidentally screw me over right away. I'll be back in just a second. Thought it was done, but it's still ridiculously soft, so I'm probably giving that another 10. Alright, so let me see if I can get a round going with a different mode. That's to 2 minutes! Wow. Well, I should have stayed in that old queue. Well, now I know. Yeah, I don't remember there being any queues when this game first started up, so it must just be really popular. Well, I suppose it's really popular right now. It's October, for heck's sake. I guess in the meantime, let's talk to Custos.
I wish you a good evening.
Find the book. So I guess we'll see what happens once it hits 2 minutes. Looks like we're about approaching the 2-minute mark. Alright, we're over 2 minutes and still a queue. Oh my gosh, we're going. We're live, let's go! I know it's not the worst queues ever, but that's the worst queue from any game I've played so far. Well, I'm used to like them queuing up almost instantly, so to be fair. 2 minutes I know isn't the worst thing. Just basically more incentive to not die right away. Alright, I'll start by the harbor this time around. See if it pays off or not. Alright, I'll start off with brute class and then just kind of mess around as time goes on. Alright. See how this goes. Okay. Yeah, I know it's... I hate to make this comparison, well, to be fair, I know I played it on the channel, but it's kind of like Fortnite, where eventually a cloud starts following you. To be fair, I'm probably not the first one who's made that comparison, it's just I know some people are like, oh, Fortnite. Says the people who don't like Fortnite too much. Alright, probably should figure out how to fire my gun again. Okay, so yeah, X is the super sense. Q is the super jump. And then that's the super punch. I know those are like class based. And okay, so clicking is bullets. I think I got the gist then. Now let's see how long I survive for. Aha! Ooh, dual crossbows. Woohoo! Ooh, exploding arrows, nice. Oh crap! Let's get away from that. Let's go forward. Right. Yeah, to be honest, the first couple of rounds are just going to be me dinking around just trying to figure out the controls. Or getting, well, more equipped with them. So, okay, so there's 40 people left. Okay. Oh, I hear bullets. I hear bullets. No, no, no. Running away. Okay. Alright, there we go. Ooh, epic. Ah! You can't catch me, suckers! Yeah, count the number of times I make that fun this stream. Okay, so... Alright, so... Currently safe, and then eventually that's where it's gonna condense down to, is that white cloud. Honestly, now that I think about it, it's for the best that I played Fortnite for a little bit, so at least I know, like, the general way of how these kind of games work. It's on fire! This is what happens when you open the pit too many times. You literally catch buildings on fire. Alright, now that it's starting to condense down, I'm going to try to see if I can get any scuffs with anybody. Which, of course, I know is going to probably go poorly, because they're probably going to mow me down in like 5 seconds, but who knows? Yeah, I hear bullets. Yeah, I can't really I get a somewhat of a clear shot, but not exactly. Okay, so... see if I can spot anybody. Do I go for the weapons? Let's see, what's that button? Q. Okay, so... and I completely missed the jump, yay. Hope I don't pay for that. Ooh, a katana. Aha! This weapon has an ability. Let's test that on the rooftop. I think it's the first time I've gotten a sword in this game. Oh, and we got another player. Probably switch over to the gun. Jump down to save my hide a little bit. Okay, so there's the gas. I can't really go too far. Okay, so we're down to 17 people. Okay, so then the gas is gonna go out. Oh, I saw a person. See if I can hold the person down. Alright. Where's the heck is the finishing button on this thing? F, F. Ah, crap, I'm down. Well, hope you're happy, person. Sacrificed myself so that you could, well, yeah, I suppose he didn't last much longer. Oh yeah, I forget you get a second chance in this game. Okay, so last chance, so I gotta be careful. Bad news, I lost all my weapons, so I gotta be really careful. Oh, I see a person. Until I get closer. I have an advantage for like 1 or 2 seconds, and that's about it. Yeah, I'm done. Oh, not too bad. Alright, go ahead and leave the match then. That was a good first practice round. Well, plus I at least downed somebody. I just got to be quicker with actually doing the finishing kill on that. Alright, so I gotta go check the cookie in just a second. I'm just gonna wait to see what this does.
Welcome back.
Okay, escape. Alright, thanks for tuning into the stream, Joe. Have a good night. Alright, so hopefully this doesn't queue up while I'm gone. I know I'm running the risk on this, but we'll see what happens. Alright, so that's good to go now, so now I'm gonna let the cookie cool off for about an hour before I take a decorating break. Well, good news, I didn't miss anything, so that feels a bit more justified. Wow, a lot of people really like doing random stuff on that thing. Oh, I forgot I gotta do something else, BRB. Alright. That should be all the preparations I got to do now until the cookies cooled off, so yay. Alright, into round 2. Time to select a location. Go by the abandoned mall this time. I think each round I'll just kind of do a different class just to get some variety, basically test out the game. Alright, off to the races. There's kind of the danger of like firing off practice shots, because then you risk running, having someone spot you doing it. But I know I haven't tested out too many weapons, so I just want to do it anyways. Okay, so that's a person. Ooh. Did not mean to do that. Ooh, Fire Fist. That's still the advanced jump. Okay, so yeah, I gotta get moving, otherwise I'm gonna die. Okay, so I'm currently in the safe area. Nice. Oh crap! Try to be stealthy about this. Better yet, just walk away. I know part of these initial rounds is going to be exploring the map too, because I really haven't had a massive opportunity to do that. Aha! I have a melee weapon. That was a good jump. Ooh, all of the sniper rifles. Yeah, I'll go with what I currently have. Alright, so then... eventually I gotta go back that direction. Tread carefully. So I got 2.5 minutes. Alright, I'm likely gonna fall in the street. Okay. Oh crap! Ah crap, I'm dead. Yeah, I'll say I was surrounded. Alright, last life. Try not to get killed right away. But at the same time, I gotta be careful because I gotta get to the safe zone ASAP. Okay, so there's some weapons. Okay, so Now I'm currently in the safe zone. But I'm like just on the threshold of it, so I gotta be really careful. Oh shoot. I saw gunfire. Yeah, I'm like right on the edge. Okay, cool, I didn't scale that, so cool. Okay. Try the double barrel gun. So I just gotta stay in this vicinity, because Mist hasn't quite done its thing yet. Tried that once. Now I'm just trying to be really careful because I know if I die, I'm done for this round. Okay, I'm currently on the edge, so I gotta get back over slightly. Alright, cool. See if I get a better melee weapon up here. Oh, I got some ammo, so take that. Alright, try to release that. Okay, I see gunfire down there, so tread ridiculously carefully. Okay, so that just wrapped up. So that's gotta go slightly closer. And that'll be in the safe range, and that'll be in effect in another 2.5 minutes. Let's see if I can find anybody without setting off anybody. Okay, so I see somebody snipering, so I gotta be ridiculously careful at both spots. Yeah, I was gonna say, because that guy's gonna be on me in like 2 seconds. Do I risk getting out of the corner? Still on his perch. And get back over. I don't even know if it's hitting or not. I might not be close enough. Well, let's see if I can get closer and hit this guy. Oh, I see bullet fire. Or that might be that guy. Yeah, not staying here anymore. Okay, so this is a good place for cover. Just gotta be careful because I can kind of see that guy's line of fire. Get over. Anything, this is good gun practice. This may not be far enough. Oh well. See some gunfire from over there. I think I'm just confusing these people. Oh, I'm in the... Oh gosh, I no longer have cover. I just realized that. Well, okay, I got this ground with cover. Oh, and I gotta get over, because otherwise I'm gonna die. But then, unfortunately, I'm in this guy's line of fire, so I gotta be careful. Yeah, it's like, I'm taking a hailstorm of bullets right now. Fortunately, I gotta be down here. Well, he's gotta move at some point, too. So... kind of getting... Well, made it to the top 10, so there we go. But like I said, if I die, it's over. I'm kind of a sitting duck right now, but the only place where I got covered. Alright, I see some people duking it out over there, and eventually I gotta move. At this point, I'm just trying to get the highest rank possible. Yeah, it's like I got 5 seconds before I gotta move. So I see... Run, reload, 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 reload! Ah, crap, now. Come on, come on, come on! Oh, that was just a dude. Well, that still felt nice. I'd use this thing. Okay, so then I see the other players over there, so we're down to 9. Okay, so I'm currently in about a safe zone, so just gotta be very wary here. See, I got a kill in this game, even if it wasn't an actual player. Okay, so... got about a minute to move over. I see most of the bullet fire over there, so I just gotta be wary. Oh, and there's bullet fire. Oh, crap. Now's not the time to be over here. Now's the time to go on top of this building. Okay. And that was a bad idea. That was a bad idea. That was a bad idea. Oh, I made it in the top, well, less than the top 10, so there we go. Alright, so I'll go ahead and leave this lobby. Alright, cool. Alright, now time to wait for the next round to queue up.
Salutations. Nice to see you. Let me tell you something. Oh, there you are. Good to see you.
Okay, so it looks like I talked to him a sufficient amount of time, so there we go. Up we're going. let's go by the burning church this time. Saboteur! Wow. Stealthy Trapper. So use the Q button to vanish into mist, and then E button plays a bear trap of sorts. Alright, dual pistols. Let's climb a building. Alright. And fall down said building. Womp womp. Right. Gotta be careful because I can't do that jumping maneuver with this class. Ooh, all of the weapons. There we go. So it looks like I'm currently in the safe zone, so I can kind of just dink around for a little bit. Nice. Nothing really of interest, so I'll head back over. Oh. Didn't need to do that, but that is useful. Swap out for that. Oh, I see what it does. It doesn't initially tell you if, like, it has, like, the number of people at the top right corner of the screen. I think it's, like, once people actually start dying, then it starts counting it down, because, like I said, everyone gets 2 lives, essentially, or a life, because then the second one you die for real. But then, of course, the bad news is that you lose all your weapons. And then it looks like it starts out with 42 people consistently. I don't know if it caps at 50 at all or if it's just 42, but it seems like 42 is like a consistent number so far. Oh my gosh. Weapons. All of them. Alright, hearing a decent amount of gunfire, so be wary. Kind of in the middle of the safe zone, so kind of just wander around pretty freely. Okay, I'm getting towards the southern border from what it looks like. Okay, so Now we got the next section queuing up in about 2.5 minutes, so kind of just continue to dig around and just dodge in case someone tries to approach me or try to snipe me from behind. Nice. Yeah, I gotta start putting down more of these traps. I'm guessing you can put down a finite amount of traps, but it's hard to say right now. Looks like you can at least put down more than one, because I just did that. Trying to evenly distribute the traps. Okay, so that's at least 3 traps. Okay, so they're all dead ahead. Go ahead and lay down a trap. So that's at least 4. Alright, down to the top half of the players. I mean, it might be an infinite amount of traps, or maybe they're just a new trap spawns in. Okay, so that's the end of that section. Then I gotta go that direction a bit. Okay, so yeah, never mind. Multiple traps can be set at the same time. Let's see one of my previous traps. That's a sniper and also another player, so careful about how I proceed. Chuck a trap. Someone on an invisible building? What? Probably don't want to be next to one of my own traps, so I'll try to go this way. Hopefully that doesn't have consequences. So that brings it down to 14. Someone can easily sneak up from behind because there's some space over here. go ahead and set a trap over here. And towards the center, which I think is a bad idea. Very angry octopus. Go ahead and set another trap. Okay, wow, they're really condensing the map at this point, jeez. Alright, so be careful as I'm going that way so I don't get killed. I know I've got the second chance still, but still don't want to push it. Let's see if anything is of use over here. Okay, that's it. Alright, so approaching from any angle, so I gotta be fully prepared for any and all scenarios because it's condensing to such a small area. Of course, they could all be on the ground level. They can climb up in a matter of a couple seconds, so I just gotta be really wary. There's my traps over there. So it looks like there's 5 other players. They still got a solid minute and a half to get to that tiny section by the library. Alright, I'm starting to hear bullets now. Yeah, really starting to hear bullets now. Okay, so I see a player over there, so I gotta be really wary at this point. Okay, I think they're on the tower. Yep, I see somebody sniping over there. Don't think they can see me, so just gotta make sure I stay in this blind section. Okay, so it's me, them, and 2 other people. Well, they have to move soon because they're no longer safe. I mean, I'm technically no longer safe in a couple seconds. I think I'm technically safe, but find out. Okay, so I'm gonna take a couple steps forward. Right. Okay. So then it condenses to that tiny corner, and I see a person. Okay, I'm gonna go a bit more gung-ho at this point. Respawn's disabled, so basically if I die, that's it. Okay, so there's another person. Okay. Yep, dive off the edge! Which was a bad idea. Yeah, it's like, it's either I was gonna get finished off by that person, or I was gonna just off myself. I'm just curious to see what it's gonna be like with these 2 people duking it out, so I'll kind of just watch the final section. Oh, that's what the skull is if your kill counter per round. Got it. Yeah, I've never made it that far into a round, so yeah, good to know is that just, yeah, once you get to that point, your respawns get disabled. Yeah, so they're there, and then the other person's over there. Yeah, looks like they gotta move soon. Oh, they're duking it out. Oh my god, are they just dragging? Yep. Well, yeah, they might as well have. Alright, Vicious Drone takes it. Alright, so that brought me up to level 6.
A good evening to you. Challenges play as a Ventrue. Down enemy players with a ranged weapon. And feed on resonant blood, so I'll try to start going for these challenges. Like the Headless Horseman has joined the party apparently, and some kind of glitchy thing going on here. Shh. Oh, I probably should have pressed the ready button. Whoops. The Ignis Fatuus Jack-o'-lantern mask. So it's interesting it's called the Halloween Pass because it goes on apparently for 48 days, so it almost goes into December at that point. It's a lot of skeleton designs. Give up. That is such a mood. Okay, so you have to play. So basically, you have to play as the Enforcer class at least once. So it looks like you can pre-select your class if you want, which is nice. Alright, so it's been at least 2 minutes, so this should queue up any second now. Alright. Let's go by the parking garage this time. Alright, let's see if I get away with feeding on people this time, which, of course, I know I gotta be stealthy about this, because otherwise I'm gonna get hunted by everybody. And the other thing is I gotta try to take people out with ranged weapons. At least down them, I don't have to kill them necessarily. Alright. Let's start by finding some people. Let's go with that. That's a couple of people, that's not a good idea. This person might be out of sight. Okay. See, it looks like they were out of sight enough, so I believe it counted. Well, I don't think it counts or not, it's just a matter of kind of getting them isolated so I don't trigger any suspicion. Now, like, probably the train station isn't the best idea. Okay, so this person looks isolated. Actually, let's do this a bit more appropriately. A little out of sight for this. Okay. That is a a couple of people in that encampment over there, so that's no good. So that person looks isolated. Alright. That's 4. And I can't stay here for much longer, because otherwise the gas is going to start to set in. I mean, if I have to do this in another round, it's fine. It's more so like, can I do this whole thing in one go? Okay, so this person looks isolated, so let's go for it. Alright. So that's 5. Alright, that's 6. Doubt any humans would be up in the rafters here, but who knows? That person looks isolated. That's not the button. There we go. Crap. Well, I may or may not be screwed here. There we go. Okay, survived Bloodhunt, haha! Say this because I tried this another time and it did not go so well. You really don't want to get caught doing that in public, otherwise you're really screwed. Luckily I was in kind of a remote side area. Alright, so I just gotta do one more. Well, because I know you get rewarded, especially if you survive Bloodhunts. Oh yeah, I should really be testing these abilities. Okay, so yeah, I think that gives you defense, and then that's just kind of a tackle rush. Alright, so it looks like I'm kind of on towards the edge. Alright, so those two people are next to each other, so probably not the smartest idea. Lest I want to go back and go for Bloodhunt. Oh, that's a player! Crap, I may or may not be donezo here. Don't get caught up on the roof. Alright, cool. long as that person didn't follow me, I should be okay. Watch over that person. Oh, I may be trapped. Okay, so I gotta get out of here. Come on. What the heck was that? F. Haha! I got a kill in this game! Yippee! Alright, so... go with that. Alright, cool. I don't want to celebrate too much because I gotta get to the center. And I see bullets, so gotta be careful here. Okay, so now let's start heading this way. Yes, and that person probably wasn't permanently down, but I got a kill in this game, so I count that as a victory. Okay, so I'm pretty close to the safe zone. So I'll have to get that last feeding thing the next round. Okay, so I gotta down people with a ranged weapon, so let's see if I can make that happen. Well, apparently I gotta do it at least 3 times. Gotta figure out where the other players are, of course. They're probably on the ground floor. This is kind of a wide range of safe spots from what it looks like. I mean, that could be like the enemy human forces, to be fair. Okay, so then I have to head this way if I want to survive. Tread carefully. See what's in the pipes. Alright, so naturally the gunfire is getting louder. Trying to view my surroundings before I go guns blazing into whatever traps are lying in wait. So I'm currently in the safe zone. Decently ahead of schedule, so I can kind of just dig around for a little bit while I wait for the other 3 players. Because I do not know where they are. And of course, one of them's right behind me. Okay, turn around really quick. Ah, crap, I'm down. Drop, 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 drop! Ah, crap, I died. Oh, it didn't take effect yet where I couldn't respawn, so I got a chance to respawn really quick. But I do have to get back. fair, I do have a minute, and unfortunately I'm down to my crap weapon, so let's see how this goes. See if anyone gets down before I do. See one of the players over there. Oh crap, and there's the third player. Yeah, I'm screwed. Yep, I am screwed. Yeah, because like one player was there, one was there, and there's the third player. So I'll go ahead and leave that lobby. Alright, so it looks like I got 5 minutes before it's an hour on the cookie cake, so I think I'll do one more round and then I'll go do the decorating break. And then at that point I'll be taking a break for a few minutes. While Bloodhunted drains civilians with resident blood. So I did down an enemy player with a ranged weapon that round, so that was good. Alright, so I'll continue those challenges going into this round. They name themselves Under Attack, that's funny. Just think back to all the laser tag things I did as when I was younger. It's like, enemy base under attack. Now I'm just imagining vampire laser tag. How intense that would get with actual lasers. Bring it around town. Bring it around town. Alright, and we're going. Alright, let's go by the railway station this time. Sure, by the border, why not? Let's try the Muse class this time. Alright, it's time to go suck some people. The blood out of people. And some people are gonna take that out of context regardless. Nice armor. That looks like too close for comfort in terms of proximity, so try to avoid that person. My shortest giraffe, that's funny. Hopefully they're not in sight. Alright, cool, they weren't. Okay, cool. Challenge complete. Alright, now the next challenge is to try to initiate Bloodhunts. So now I'm gonna try to get caught on purpose. See how well this goes. Surprisingly, no humans around. Alright, here we go. Bloodhunt ahoy! Never mind, apparently they didn't spot that. Okay, now Bloodhunt ahoy. Alright, Bloodhunt, let's go. Can't stare for too long. Up, I see somebody trying to fire at me. Yeah, I gotta survive 3 more seconds. Haha! TNT! Probably want to heal before I initiate another Bloodhunt. Or I can say, screw it. Depends if I want to get more experience or not. Someone is currently trying to fire at me. Yeah, there's a couple people that are bloodhunted right now. Someone who's incapacitated currently. Do I go out there is the question. Yeah, I'm kind of a sitting duck right now. That bird was isolated, so that didn't work. Oh well. Woohoo! And I'm getting fired at again. From the other direction, presumably. You gotta be careful. Making sure where they were coming from. Tread carefully. Okay, so I can cast a projection and do whatever the heck this is. Down to 20. Just for the fun of it, I'm going to see if I can initiate it and survive another Bloodhunt. This is where it's going to get a lot riskier. Seriously, what the heck is that move? Alright, so spawn in just a couple seconds. Well, I tried. Go ahead and try to get some better weapons here. Now we're down to less than 10. I hear bullets. looks like the next area spawns off to this direction. Nope, I'm getting shot at. Up and from the sniper tower. I gotta come down here and get. How in the heck did they get me? I have so many questions. Nope, I gotta be careful. Ah, crap. Yeah, it's one of those things where, like, if I get surrounded, I'm just done. I gotta leave that game. And then they're dealing that much damage in total. Oh, for that class, got it.
Good evening.
Eliminate Bruja players. Oh, I suppose I had to drain people while I was blood hunted. That was the whole thing with that. Alright, so I'm gonna go ahead and decorate the cookie cake. I'll be back in like 5 or so minutes. There we go. So yeah, now that I got it all decorated, ta-da! Got my bit of cookie cake there, so I'll go ahead and snack on this a little bit and then just get right back into it. Good stuff. Mainly gonna try to get back into it because could be a couple minutes between matches.
Welcome back.
Get a quick sip. Alright, let's go by the slaughterhouse this time. I try the siren class this time. Don't you do that at me. Okay, so that's what that thing is. It's a siren class ability. It looks like you feed a lot quicker with this class. Nope, not that way, haha. That's a good engineer, jeez. A lot of people alive still, jeez. Oh boy. Alright, 15 seconds, and I should be able to survive to the next wave. Alright, cool. Oh, crap. Oh, it's coming from behind me. Alright, nice. Alright, I gotta start heading this way ASAP. Oh, did not mean to do that. Almost paid the price for that. You're lucky I have crappy aim. Crap. Well, at least I get to respawn. Alright, respawn's officially disabled, not that it matters anymore, because I already lost mine. Alright, we're down to me and the other person. Of course, I have a shot at this because they lost a respawn if nothing else. Alright. I gotta figure where the heck this person went. Right on top of it. Excuse me, right on top of it, which is the scary part. My wits about me at all times. Oh, and there they are. And it's the person with the weapon. Crap. Alright, try to turn around ASAP. Come on. F. Did I do it? Haha! I won a round! Let's go! Get over here! I love that achievement. Alright, guns beat swords in this round, and I officially won a round. Yeah. Yeah, I definitely got a decent amount of match experience. I was like, that should easily get me at the level 7. So kill the player, down another player, and deliberate, or diablerie another character. So yeah, it looks like there's separate achievements, like, yeah, one is like you have to down them, you don't have to kill them. The other one, you actually have to kill them.
Look at you.
Alright, so I have to play another match as a bench room. Alright, let's go ahead and queue out the next match. Go ahead and continue to eat some of that cookie cake. You know, when you get this much frosting, you really want to have a fork for this. You don't have to, but it's nice. So I'm just gonna check something real quick and then I'll boot the game back up. Come on, there we go. Alright, let's get another match queued up. Okay, they were just here a few seconds ago. I was like, there's more torch dwellers. Gonna get another quick swig while I'm done eating that for now. Alright, off we go. Yeah, though, making some progress so far, just getting some achievements done, some challenges completed, and I won a match, so if nothing else, I can at least say I accomplished that today. To be fair, we were kind of even on that, because that player, I believe, killed me on the first life. It's just I was able to get the upper hand on the second life when it actually mattered. Right, I'll go by the harbor this time. So the last one I haven't tried yet is Prowler class. So once I'm done with this, then I'll go back into that one class to get the challenges. Okay, so So it looks like in that class you can summon bats. Noise. So yeah, it looks like each class has their own, like, feeding animation. That one's a bit more aggressive. Oh, got an axe. And got another weapon. Alright, and we're live. Oh, Bloodhunt initiated. Oh boy. Alright, I gotta try to feed on people. Oh, fine, I'm getting hunted by the government people. Okay, survived the blood hunt, and I was able to feed off at least like 3 people during that. That seemed like another person. Yikes. Come on. You can do it. There we go. I believe in you. Superhero landing. Up, I am getting pelted from that direction, so don't go that way. And I'm getting pelted again. And I'm getting really, really pelted. Unbelievably pelted. As in, I should probably bail ASAP kind of pelted. Is that a player? Not gonna stand around and find out. Seems like this class runs a little faster, or this is a faster running animation. For whom the bell tolls. Preferably not for me. Yeah, this game is definitely a lot more fun when you, like, basically just have a lot what I call butt clenching moments where it's like, I might die here, but I'm gonna do it anyways for challenges. Well, plus I have a bit more confidence now that I know the general controls and I'm kind of starting to get used to the classes and all that. Yeah, plus there are definitely benefits to feeding on people. Starting to realize that a bit more. You gain up to 1 extra life. Oh, I see. That only applies if you died in the first place. Got it. Someone sent off bats, so probably don't go that direction. Alright, 45 seconds. Whoa, I'm climbing on a crane. What? Didn't even realize you could do that. Yep, you can actually climb on the crane. Holy crap. Ultimate shortcut. Let's see if I can snipe somebody. Yes, that and the other crane these are like the ultimate vantage points. The person's like, stop sniping! I'm like, no, this is good practice. Okay, I am gonna have to get out the crane at some point. Oh boy. Nope, not for it. Whee! To freedom! I'm probably on a couple people's hit list at this point, because I was sniping them. I don't think I killed any of them, but... Okay, so I see a couple people firing on the rooftops. Probably don't go over there if I can help it. There may not be helping. Oh, that is a big no-no. Oh gosh. Okay, that person could totally be coming from behind. That'd be really... Come on. And I'm down. I'm probably gonna die here. Come on. Make it, darn it. Okay, I'm starting to regenerate now. Cool. Okay, I gotta fall down here. My only chance. Alright, I just gotta survive another 6 seconds. Okay, 1... I'm up. And I gotta reload. And I'm down again. Yeah, this time I'm not getting away. Alright, last chance. Make it count. Hopefully the game just didn't crash. Sounds like the audio's still going, but hopefully the game just didn't crash. Yeah, it's up until the game crashed. Yay! Yeah, I don't even know if I can escape out of this, which is the problem. Yeah, it's unfortunate I can't even escape out of the game. Alright, unfortunately I can't change screens because unfortunately my Twitch setup is on the other screen and I can't access that while I'm in the game. So I will likely continue this in a part 2 of this stream. Probably within like 5 to 10 minutes. Just I'll have to see. I might go for like another half an hour or so, or I'll see where I'm at. But I say this because the stream is going to abruptly end. Just so you're aware, because I have to reset the computer because I think this is the only way around this. So I'll see you guys in a few minutes.